Hello and welcome everybody to Let's Play Men RTS. This is Men RTS for the GameCube, which is definitely an odd experience. I've never tried it out before. I'm hoping it'll be fun. The PC version is one of Chip's favorite games, after all.
Watch it! Get me out of my face!
My sure has God, you stink!
Ow!
What was that?
Quit your belly aching, we're on!
I'm way too short for this.
I hear you've been having some trouble. No, this is a bad one, Sergeant. Worst I've seen.
Not long ago, we had this region secure under the supervision of one Colonel Blintz. That changed when Blintz was injured in the line of duty. Medics did what they could, but he sustained a massive, disfiguring head wound.
Disfiguring? He lost his mind. And how? That was the last we saw or heard of him. Until this. No. I'm afraid so. He's gone tan.
And he took his soldiers with him. Those that didn't turn, melted down for scrap.
Your mission is to proceed through the white picket fence and track down the Colonel. When you find him, eliminate all defenses and terminate the Colonel. All right, men. We got a job to do.
Okay then, guys. That's the basic story of Men RTS. Intelligence files? What are these? They don't have anything like that on the PC. Ooh, what is this?
Yeah?
This is kind of cool. So it's like little tidbits about everybody.
Yeah? Sarge here. Fall in. Moving out? Not a problem. I'm hit. We're under attack. Yeah?
Huh. Let you cycle through all of his animations. This is really cool.
Sir, yes, sir. What'll it be? Incoming! Sir, yes, sir. What'll it be? Incoming!
Alright. That's actually really cool. I kind of like that. It's an easy way to add in specialized content for this system. Special operations is basically more of the great battles. Great battles, they're basically like extra things to do after the mission. Campaign is obviously the campaign. And then Boot Camp, I actually have no idea how to play this version. We're going to be playing through the 3 levels of Boot Camp today. And that'll be the wrap. This might be second channel stuff, I'm not sure yet, guys. My idea is kind of have a second channel just for, like, you know, the non-main series stuff. Ooh, vibrations, interesting.
I'm sure you're itching to get out in the field, but before you do, we're going to help you brush up on your skills. You've got a lot of new tools to play with. It's best you know how to use them. Let's make this quick so we can get moving.
We're going to start with the camera. Use the control stick to move the camera across the terrain. Try to move the target in the center of your screen over the extraction point to the... Good. Now you're going to learn how to select a unit. Move the camera so that the target in the center of your screen is on top of Sarge. When you've got it in position, press the X button to select it.
Fall in.
With Sarge selected, scroll your target anywhere on the map and press the A button to give Sarge a move. Okay, next you're going to learn how to use the selection ring. It allows you to select multiple units in a close proximity by tapping the X button. Each time you press it, the selection ring grows larger. And once you move the camera, the selection is confirmed. I'm dropping 3 members of your commando team into the sandbox. Try to select them all at once by tapping the X button 3 times to create a large selection ring.
Okay.
Good. Now press the A button to give them a move order, and they'll all...
Out of my way.
Good. Every time you give one of these move orders, your selected units are stored as a group. You can then reselect these units by moving close to them and pressing the Y button. Now scroll back to your other 3... That's all there is to it. This will work for groups of any size, as long as they are visible on screen. Now practice selecting and moving your units across the map, using the X button, the A button, and the Y button.
On my way.
You'll notice that whenever you select a unit, it deselects any units that were already highlighted. Next, you're going to use the Add to Selection button, which allows you to select new units without clearing the old ones. I'm dropping the other 3 members of your commando team in. Try to select all 7 units on the map at once by moving over each one and pressing the B button.
So B adds to your queue. That's interesting. So I'm really quick, just...
Fall in. Yes, sir.
Boop.
Yes, sir.
And
Excellent
everybody
job.
move back
Those are the
over here.
basics. Now you're going to learn how to jump to alerts. Anytime an enemy is spotted or one of your units is attacked, an alert is created. You can immediately jump the camera to the location of this alert by pressing the L button. There's a group of TANs engaging your units. I'm locking the camera, so you'll have to press the L button to get it. Press the L button to... Your grunt should take care of the TANs on their own. You can bring Sarge and the others over to help out, or wait for the grunts to finish them off.
What'll it be?
Unit lost.
Orders inbound.
You fools, start attacking the grunts faster.
I see him.
Very good. You're almost done.
Might have been
Try
overkill.
raising and lowering the camera by pressing up or down on the control pad. This will give you a different perspective on the map. It
Okay.
may help you find units that are hidden or obscure.
Interesting.
Got it.
Everybody's at the extraction point already, sir.
That's everything. You can stay here and practice what you've learned for as long as you want. When you've had enough, move Sarge to the extraction point to complete your training.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. It kind of glitched out the audio there. I don't know. Not gonna blame that one that much though. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so now we're going to build a base, guys. This is actually the most crucial part of this game, even more so than fighting. If you can build a good base, you can fight a good fight. Without a good base, you're as good as dead, though. Okay, come on. It's weird to see a GameCube game crawl along. I guess it is a pretty big game, though. It was on PC, after all, which is pretty cool. Oop, there's the helipopper.
Now you're going to learn how to put together a base, collect resources, and build up an army. There's a lot to learn here, and it's important, so pay attention.
You've been given a bulldozer. All the buildings in a base can be built by this unit. Hold the R button down to pull up the bulldozer.
Need something? Where do you want it?
You have chosen the HQ and are ready to place it. Release the R button to remove the build menu and scroll around to move the building to your desired location. You can tap left or right on the control pad to rotate the building, or press the X button to cancel placement. When you've found a spot, press the A button to place the HQ. Good. You've ordered your first building. As soon as the HQ has begun construction, your bulldozer is free to start another one. The next building you'll need is a resource depot. This is where dump trucks go to unload the plastic and electric resources they harvest on the map. These resources are scattered around in many different forms and can be identified by moving the target over them. You should see a shovel and a battery near the center of the map. Order a resource depot and place it near these two objects.
Yep.
When the depot is complete, it will produce one dump truck and automatically begin harvesting the resource. To build more dump trucks, you can order them from the HQ. Good.
There we go, I like to have 5 of them.
You can queue up another dump truck. By tapping the X button, you can reduce the number of units queued. And by holding the X button down, you can clear the queue for that unit.
So, an interest...
Now that you've got resources coming in, try using the bulldozer to build a barracks.
Where do you want it?
So barracks goes right here. So an interesting thing about this, guys, is that it's very much so like in the actual...
All your infantry units are made. You can order and queue units in it, just like the headquarters. When you highlight one of the units in its build menu, you'll see the unit's cost, effectiveness against different armor types, and required building level. Take some time to order a few units.
All clear. All clear.
The triangular flag near your barracks is called a rally point. This is where your units will move to when they are completed. You can place this rally point anywhere on the map by pressing the B button on the barracks build menu, releasing the menu, then pressing the A button anywhere on the map. The next building you'll want is a garage. If you pull up the bulldozer's build menu, you'll see that the garage is not yet available. This is because your headquarters needs to be upgraded.
There we go, I'm upgrading the headquarters right now.
The HQ is now upgrading. While you wait for it to finish, you can explore the map for more resources or practice building units from the barracks. When the upgrade is complete, go to the bulldozer's build menu and construct a garage.
There we go, I'll first off build up these.
Be right there.
Since for whatever reason it does want me to do that. Yeah, I got no problems with it. Upgrade is still in process. As soon as this
The
one
HQ is now upgraded. Go to the bulldozer's build menu and construct a garage. The units built by the garage require electricity as well as plastic, so your dump trucks will automatically start collecting both resources.
There we go, the garage. There we go.
If you pull up the build menu for the barracks, you'll notice that some of the units cannot be built. To unlock them, you'll need to upgrade. Highlight.
Upgrading this.
You can obstruct enemy movement around your base by placing barbed wire fences. There are several markings along the terrain. Use the bulldozer to place fence posts on each of these markings.
I want a
Each time a fence post is completed,
few medics,
automatically connect with any nearby fence posts
2 half
that are
tracks,
aligned
and
vertically,
3 of those.
horizontally, or
Also one of
diagonally.
those guys
You can
afterwards.
disconnect any 2 fence posts by selecting one post, then moving your cursor over the other and pressing the A button. Repeating those steps will reconnect the barbed wire. Lastly, you can melt down any of your buildings or fences and get back half the resources used to build it. To melt a building, scroll over the building, hold down right on the control pad, then press the A button. In addition to melt, the control pad controls the sliding doors at the entrance to a shopping center in Burbank, California. For this reason, you must use the control pad carefully.
What? What?
That's all there is to base building. Keep practicing for as long as you want. When you've had enough, move Sarge to the extraction point to complete your training.
In Burbank, California, there's a door that will open up if you use the D-pad in Men RTS on the GameCube, and it's not even hooked up to the internet. What? I love that. Then combat, guys. This is probably going to be the hardest one to figure out. Sorry if I was kind of like flying through there, but I already know how to play the game. I just didn't know how to play it in this version. You know, because there's obviously going to be differences between a PC game and a GameCube game. There's bound to be differences, but I didn't know what the differences were. But now I do. And that was honestly kind of crazy.
Ready to see some action? This time out, you're going to be practicing your combat skills. The ammo is live, and so is the enemy. Follow orders, and you'll be out in the field in no time.
So it sounds like if we've captured a few of them.
The first combat area is straight ahead. Select all your units and move them forward to begin.
Not a problem.
Everybody get out there.
Moving out.
Select a unit you want to shoot with. Then scroll over a target and press the A button to attack. Destroy all the targets.
Attacking.
If you attack with different units, you'll notice that each one fires with a different weapon, and each weapon has its own range and firepower.
Understood.
Yep.
It's important to learn the strengths and weaknesses of each one.
Understood.
Or you could just hurl them blindly at the enemy. That's what most people do.
Affirmative.
I like how he even acknowledges that is a legitimate strategy some people have to use.
Right.
Just blindly hurl them at the enemy. So thanks to the PC version, I do know all of their stats, specifically for the month that you build.
Good. Now try destroying the next row by using your lock-on. I'm disabling your camera. Move the C-stick to jump to the targets. Then press the A button to fire.
Okay, that's what the C-stick is for. That's really useful. Not even gonna lie, that's probably my favorite feature so far.
All right.
The targets are destroyed. you're ready for real combat. These targets will be firing back at you.
Right away.
Select all your units and move them into the next area.
Yes, sir. Enemy sighted. Hit it. Understood.
Wait, what? There we go. Attack that grunt. Hit the machine gunner. Since the control stick is limited down a little bit, I like that. They actually implemented an interesting way of dealing with it. They actually expressly figured out that that might be an issue, so they kind of planned it around it. I like that a lot. Oh, look at that.
Excellent. I'm giving you a medic jeep and some additional units. Use the jeep to heal your men. Then move forward into the next area. This time, the enemy will have choppers as well as ground units. You'll notice that some of your men can't hit aircraft.
Which is partly why choppers are probably some of the most effective units in the game. Like, air-based units are really strong in this one. It's a shame I lost 2 of my men yet.
Oh, what a mess.
Or already. So the Minesweeper has the largest radius out of everybody, however, he can't attack you. But he will also eliminate all mines, which is nice. Let's see, Sarge has the strongest, like, basically he has a straight shot.
Move forward into the next area.
I know. I know, dude. Just give me some time. So, Sarge has a very strong single shot who can hit anything, anywhere. The Sniper has a powerful shot against, well, barracks units, but he can't actually hit anything that is from outside of the... Gonna crack up. There we go. Chopper, hit it now. Whew. Pillbox, everybody. There we go. Now half track before we lose anybody else. This machine gunner's gonna be toast.
Rolling.
There's really just too many units that can easily deal with grumps.
Good job. You passed. You can head east to the extraction point now, or head south and practice combat in the challenge course.
Gonna practice combat in the challenge course later. But, just to let you guys know, what you have just done can never be undone. One of the worst parts about RTS is just
what a mess.
It takes a while to heal up your unit. So if you wanted to just blaze through and do like a blitzkrieg or something, sad to say that's not really possible. But I still do have a tank and a half track and Sarge. And also Scorch, which is... Oh, and also Riff and Hoover and Bullseye and Trap. Wow, I've got all the crew. And a medic in the back. Yeah, I'll head down south first. I'm going to complete the course, and then I'll head up north to the extraction point. As soon as Scorch and Riff are healed up. So normally I don't even bother using the main characters just because I don't really care about them all that much. Like, considering everything, they're kind of not worth it in a lot of ways.
Loading.
Come on. There we go, Sniper.
Oh, what a mess. Fixing.
Yep.
Fixing.
I like to go back over and make sure that all of my units are healed up before I go. Just because, especially later on, being careful is a very important feature.
Enemy sight. Wait, flash it.
Understood.
Please don't make me. Please don't make me. Please don't make me. Enemy sight. Let me out.
Reloading.
Please eliminate that machine gunner. Thank you.
No.
Now hit that half tower before you're dead. Ah, snap, somebody got hit by a bomb.
Loading.
I mean, not impossible to heal up from or anything like that. It was probably of no consequence in reality, but, you know, it's still a dangerous thing nonetheless. And then, of course, Shrap is back there. You know what? In the sake of time, and also I've still got all of my
Rolling.
quote-unquote real units,
Mine triggered.
I'm just gonna have to attack like this. Oh crap, guys, it's a tank!
Unit lost.
Tanks are legitimately really powerful units.
Mark it.
At least I haven't met a dum-dum yet. Those things are frickin' terrifying to deal with.
Just a flash one.
No problem.
There's a reason why players of this game tend to call, like, impossible things dum-dum. They really are the strongest unit in the game, by far.
That was some fine work, soldier.
Rolling.
Now you get out there and tan some hide. Dismissed.
Whatever.
Yes, for some reason, frickin' Riff is like a Valley Girl in this. I'm not entirely sure what the joke of it is. It's just kind of a thing. I mean, it is kind of funny hearing, like, a big tough guy carrying around submachine gun just be... or, like, a bazooka being all like, ugh, whatever. But at the same time, it is just kind of weird. Much like a lot of this game, actually. It's just kind of weird, off-base humor that I do kind of admire. Let me see if I got any intelligence files. Nope. Oh, there's 96 of the things. Overwrite my save data. And with that, guys, I will be seeing you on the next episode. I hope you've all enjoyed Men RTS. It's a fun time. Not for everybody, though. And I do hereby bid you a good day.